Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the match reaction to Arsenal's game against Aston Villa, in the Premier League. Arsenal bounce back. They bounce back from a defeat. They lost 2-0 against Liverpool during the week. We all questioned whether they could bounce back and get the 3 points. Massive 3 points, not to mention that Man United are not playing this weekend. And we delivered. We delivered. We found a way. We found a way to win. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't good. It was not a great game. But we managed to come away with the points. All 3 points. All 3. Not 1. Not 0. That's what we've managed to do. Now, in previous times, Arsenal would not have been able to do that. They would not have had the mentality to be able to bounce back and go on and win the game. Now, we've managed to do that. So, there are improvements in a way. There have been improvements. You would be a madman to think that there's been no improvement under this manager. There's been no improvements in this season. And we're now in a commanding position in the Premier League. We will look at the top 4 situation later on, but I want to talk about the game where Saka did score in the 30th minute. You can see along the bottom. The game was not good, in my opinion. Right? Some people are saying it was a good defensive performance. I honestly didn't. We had times where we were looking good and having our opportunities. We also had times where we were looking very poor. Very, very, very poor in our defensive work. And I'll tell you for this, because I say it because of this. We were not brilliant around the pitch. I don't get what everyone's getting at. We weren't. We weren't that great. Like, there was about a 10-minute spell we couldn't even get out of our own half for one point in the second half. Aston Villa really started ramping the pressure on as the game went on, and you could see where the game was heading once we scored the goal and we got past half time. You saw where the game was heading. It was heading into a 1-0 victory or a 1-1 draw. So, like, it was all about management, and the midfield was not managing the midfield very well. It wasn't winning the battles too well. Partey was passing very sloppily. It's very sloppy in his passing. Same with Xhaka, which was causing us to be on the back foot permanently. Hence why we were still parked in our own area for a lot of the game. And that's disappointing. Right? But as much as it's disappointing, I did expect it, because we would have had our confidence knocked by losing to Liverpool during the week. So it was going to be a massive test of Arsenal's mentality, of where we are at as a club mentality-wise. And unlike the teams around us, that Spurs, Man United, even West Ham at the minute are all fighting for top 4. We're the ones that seem to be picking up the results despite not winning the games. Despite not having great performances, Though we're not getting great performances, we're still winning games. And in the end, that's all that matters. All that matters is now getting every point we can get our hands on to get us over the line and get us into top 4. We are now 4 points clear in the race for top 4. We are now 4 points clear, right? We are now on the same level of games as Tottenham. They are now 6 points behind us. 2 game wins away. They could beat us and still be behind us. We could lose to Man United and they'd still be behind us. We are so far. We have put ourselves in such a commanding position. If we bottled it from here, it'd be one of the biggest bottle jobs in the Premier League. It will be. Because this manager should not be able to lose it from here. No way. Right? I don't care about fixture congestion. I don't care about injuries. He should not be able to lose it from this position. If he does, he needs to go. Simple. Simple as that. Right? If he cannot get Arsenal over the top 4 line in the position we're in mid-March, he needs to go. Fact. No questions. No questions asked. With 10 games left to play, right, and 4 points clear, you should be able to get us over that line. In the position we're in and the form we're in as well. Don't forget the form we're in. Despite this one game being a very scrappy game, we have been in banging form for the last... since we lost to Man City. Pretty much. We've been unbeaten since then, I think. So, if I'm not careful, I'm not too sure. So, yeah, apart from the Liverpool game, we won... yeah, so before the Liverpool game, we had beaten Leicester, beaten Watford, beaten Wolves, beaten Brentford, beaten Wolves again. That's 5. Yeah. 6 Burnley. And then Man City is where we lost. So 6 out of 6 games, draw 1, won 5. Right, before we played Liverpool. We then lost another one, so that's 1-5, lost 2, and then we've won this one, so that's now 6, lost 2. So out of 8 games. You keep form like that, we're getting top 4 with ease. Look at Man United's results, then they're appalling. They were appalling. So yeah, but the game itself, it was not great. Like I said, it was not pretty. Like there were very questionable performances in that game. Very questionable performances that needed criticising on, looking into, and improved on. They need to be improved. They can't play like that every week. But if it means that we get the confidence back we need, then fine. If we then can then go on and push on from there and actually dominate and do what we've been doing, then fine. You can count that as a one-off. But this shouldn't become a habit. Right? These performances should not become a habit, and that's an end of it. Right? And if they do, someone's got to question them. Someone has got to question them. It's as simple as that. Like, simple as that. But yeah, we move anyway. We're gonna bring up the table in a minute. But let me just quickly let me have a look. Right. Make sure you hit the like button. You hit the subscribe button as well. I just wanted to get this one out of the way. You can watch it back later if you want to, if you haven't watched it live. But I just needed to get it out of the way because I'm knackered. I've been doing streams all day. I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. So this is going to be very quick. Very quick. But yeah. We're going to go through player ratings. Player ratings first. Oh, if I can get the tab up. Player ratings. We've got to bring all them down. Sorry, just gonna bring all these down. Right, there we go. We're going to bring up the player ratings right now. Let's bring that. Let's get that over here. Let's get that in there. Let's get that in there. Let's go there. So yeah, player ratings. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Leave in the comments in the chat as well whether you agree or don't. Leno. I think he had a very good game for me. 7. Very good game for me. Very solid. His distribution at times was a bit there. But I was expecting that from a burnt Leno. But Obviously, with Ramsdale having a hip problem, we were worried about that. But he did his part. He played gave some key saves, right? And that's all you can ask from a keeper. So gets a 7 from me. Very good performance. Cedric on the right. Let me have a look at Cedric. Cedric for me was he was a little poor for me. I'm going to put him as a 4. He was a very little poor for me. I was getting caught too often on the left hand side. Struggling to cope with the left hand side of sorry, he was getting caught on his right hand side, on the right hand side of the defence. So he was getting caught by their left winger a lot, and a lot of their chances were created from the left hand side. So you could see whether it's Saka not giving him enough protection, it could be a factor, but because maybe Saka's used to Tomiyasu where he can deal with it himself, Cedric can't. So he's been great going forward at times, but yeah, until Tommy comes back, he needs to improve his game. Ben White. I'm gonna give him a 6 for Ben White. I'll give him a 6. He was good. He was not bad. He did his job. He did his job well. He did he did his job well defensively. And you can't ask more than that. Gabriel, I think, though, was the better of the two, so he gets a 7. Again, did his job. Can't blame him. So, and you can't ask much more. Kieran Tierney, again, was just, okay, but it was Tierney, I don't know what's wrong with it. There's something not right. He needs to be performing a little better than this. We know he's better than this, I feel. So I do think he needs to improve. Big time. He needs to improve. So, yeah. I'm going to give him a 5 for now. 5 for now. But he needs to improve. I'm going to go to Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka at times looked like he was about to get sent off. I do have to admit that. At times, he looked so bad. He looked like he was going to get sent off at one point. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to fuck this game up for us? And luckily, Lacazette got involved and told him to back off. Knowing what he's probably like. So, yeah. Granit Xhaka doing Granit Xhaka stuff, as Jez would say. As we all know. But, yeah. I give him no more than a 6 for me. 6, 5. Because, again, losing the ball a bit too often in the midfield. And that's the same with Partey for me. 5. Bang average. They were not great in terms of their passing, helping us break out from our own box. Right, which means we got parked in it for so long. So, yeah, that was a poor performance by their standards, and the standards have been raised because we've been playing well. Saka, Bukayo Saka. I'm gonna give him the man of the match. He was 8. No one gets higher than an 8 today, but he gets man of the match only because he was the better out of the two in creating chances and obviously scored the goal. He was the better out of the two wingers we had, and seems to be the only player that was making a difference, really. Smith Rowe didn't make too much of a difference. Odegaard was obsolete. We have to go to Odegaard. Odegaard was the worst of one of the worst of the lot. 3. He's nowhere. I know he's out of position, but he was absolutely fucking nowhere. Right? I don't know why Arteta played it. I don't know why he played a 4-3-3. Play a 4-2-3-1. What was the problem in you playing 4-2-3-1 with Granit Xhaka and Partey in the middle, Saka on the right, Odegaard in the middle, Smith on the left? What was the point? What was the problem with that if you wanted to play that lineup? I don't get it. It was just sacrificing Odegaard for no reason. So 3. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. I'd have to give Smith Rowe I'd have to give this Smith Rowe a 5, to be honest. That's my honest opinion. Bang average, to be. He was okay. Lacazette. Like a threat. 3. The only positive is that he acted like a captain in keeping our players out of any scuffle that would get us sent off. That's the only praise I can really give him. In terms of his actual performance on the pitch, there again, he was just poor, as usual. So, yeah, not great at all. Let's have a look. We're going to go to the substitutes. Pepe came on for 20 minutes. I'm actually going to rate him, to be honest. Pepe would get a 4 for me, actually. Everyone starts at bang average for me and then works their way up or down, and he's gone to 4 because he made some silly tackles, especially right at the end where we didn't need to concede any tackles at all. So yeah, it just didn't affect the game as much as I was expecting. Nketiah, if we put Nketiah, it would have to be bang average, and same with Holding. To be fair, Holding came in and did his job a little bit, so I'll give him a 6. He actually came in and did his job, so 6 for him. But the rest, I'm not even going to rate Nketiah because he did nothing. He didn't actually do anything, to be honest. So, yeah, make sure you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, people. Hit the join button below, people, as well. Don't forget, hit the join button below. $1.99, you get to be part of the membership scheme. And for $4.99, much more perks as well. And you get to donate to Children's Liver Disease Foundation, where I'm telling you, you will save kids' lives. Just that little small £1.99 donation saves a kid's life. How easy is that to do? Right? I say it because I believe in it. I believe in it because I've lived it and I'm still here because of it. So please do donate if you can. But I'm going to put no one else in there. I'm going to rate the manager. The manager for me gets a bang average. He gets a 5. Like, the lineup didn't work. The lineup wasn't what I was going for. It left a player short. It made one player obsolete, which was Odegaard, because he doesn't play in that position at all. And actually, it was on the right side of that midfield. And what was the side that Villa was kept attacking us on? The right. Was on our right hand side, right? And that's another part of the problem. Like, he tries to make changes to this system that he has in place at the wrong moment. What was the point in changing it? He didn't need to change it. He just needed to change the personnel. Right, so there we are. The fans, look, the fans get a 10, man. Full voice, all the way to Birmingham to watch that game. Full voice, smashing it with the support for the team and trying to be that 12th man on the pitch. But there you go. But because of the formation, you could say 11 because Odegaard didn't exist. So yeah, those are my ratings for the game. I'm gonna go a little bit to the top 4 race now. So I'm gonna go to the top 4 race. Right. So the top 4 race as follows. Man City are ahead at 70 points. Liverpool second at 69 points. Chelsea are 59 points. Did Liverpool play today? Oh, they're playing Nottingham Forest tomorrow. They're playing Crystal Palace and Southampton. Okay. Yeah, so Chelsea in third with 59 points, 10 points behind with a game in hand. Arsenal with a game in hand and play are 54 points. Right, 54 points. This is where it gets interesting now. This bit here. Right, this bit here. So Man United 5th with 50 points. West Ham 6th with 48 points. Right, this is where it's getting really exciting now, guys. The table looks so close. Tottenham 48 points, but lower because of goal difference on West Ham. If they won their game and we had lost our game today, and we would have been level on points, right? And they'd have to score 3 or more goals. Right, they have to win by 3 or more goals to jump us in the table. But yeah, they've done. Tottenham are still back in 40 with 48 points. So I don't think they'll probably get Champions League. They're not in the top 4 race. They're in the Champions League place, to be honest. The Europa League place, sorry. For me. So there we are. You got Aston Villa. You got Aston Villa, who are 9th and 10 points off Wolves. So like this 8th to 4th is where it's at. It's all covered. Wolves have got a very, very, very slim chance of getting top 4, so they're pretty much out of it. So it's between Tottenham, West Ham, Man United and Arsenal. And the one that's most consistent is Arsenal Football Club. We are the one, and this is what I keep saying to people, right? I do not see Manchester United going on an unbeaten run to win all their games to force us to drop points. I don't see it. I've been waiting for Ragnick to start that all season long, and they haven't. All they've done is backstab each other, lie, leaked things to the press, right? And all they've done is cause disharmony in the squad. And now you see what you see with Man United. A complete broken piece of crap that's been left on the side of the road. That's what they are at the minute. They are atrocious. They are done. Finished. Finito. Right? Comprende. End. They're done. Right? They're absolutely done. Right? It'd be a miracle if they got top 4 the way they are right now. Because they just don't see it. Yes, they got Everton coming up soon. I think that's their next game. Right? But they drew against Burnley and Southampton. So what makes you think they're going to beat friggin' Everton? You know? It just doesn't make sense. If you're an Arsenal fan and you're not getting excited about top 4 now, I don't know what planet you're living on. I literally don't. What planet do you seem to be living on if you do not think we're not getting top 4 this season now? It's so in our favour, it's unreal. Rival fans, Man United fans who don't like us are even saying you're getting top 4. It's yours to lose. Right? They're not saying it for fun. They won't want to say that. I can't stand this. It's like I can't say about them winning the title. I don't like it either. But they are saying it for this reason, because they cannot see their club going on a run to be able to secure top 4. The only one that's most consistent right now is Arsenal Football Club. Like I said, in our last 8 games, won 6, lost 2. That is what we've done. We are getting top 4 with that form. Man United's form is draw, loss, is win, loss, draw, win, win. If I look at it, so win, loss, draw, then beaten Man United, then beaten Brighton, then lost, drew to Southampton, and drew to, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then so 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of their 8 games, they've won 4 and drawn 3 and lost 1. That's in their last 8 games. They ain't getting top 4 like that. No way. No way. Big up, Noah. I hope you're doing well, mate. Like I said, this was going to be a quick match reaction to the game, especially if no one was going to come on and help her. Especially if we had no guest today. Sorry. So, yeah. Like I said, it's disappointing by it's this. I don't see how we can't get it now. It be inconceivable. I couldn't see it happening. That we wouldn't get top 4, we end up in the Europa League. But like I said, football is a weird old funny game, and it's a funny old game, right? And anything can happen, right? But anything can happen. But I do feel that our consistency will show through. As much as I don't like Arteta, and trust me, even if we got top 4, if you offered me Ten Hag, I'd take him by a mile. Fuck, like, but what everyone does now is now batter him with the fact he's got knocked out in the Champions League. Who cares? He's a quality manager, and he's still better than Arteta. I don't care what anyone says. So, but there you go. Like, whether we bring him in, whether we don't, is another matter. But we're gonna have to. I think. It depends what happens from here on in. We've got a tough run in the fixtures. We know that. We just got to go out there and just focus one game at a time. We're treating every game like it's a cup final. And at the moment, it seems to be working. Right? We just got to get on with the job. Get on with the jobs. Right? So Arteta, stop moaning about fixture congestion and this, that and the other. And just focus on your job about winning a football match. How about you do that? Do that, for example. Stop worrying about everyone else. Focus on Arsenal. Right? Focus on us. Stop trying to blame other people. Put your excuses in early before it happens. And just actually go and play these fucking games. Brendan Rodgers has had so many fucking defensive changes. It's unreal. He's had more changes in a celebrity's wardrobe. Right? He's had... Honestly. But he's never... Ever... complained about fixture congestion or getting games cancelled because of COVID or injuries. You have, which shows the integrity that probably Brendan Rodgers got for the sport, and what you have for the sport, which is I don't care. I'll just do whatever I say, whatever it takes to stop us playing certain games and play them on a better date. Well, if that was the case, then why don't every club do it whenever they don't get a result they don't like? Or because they're in poor form. You know what I mean? It's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous the way this manager thinks. The way this manager works. It doesn't make sense to me. But there you go. I talk bollocks because I'm uttered. I have my own opinion. Like, shall we say? I have my own opinion. Right? I have my own opinion. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. But yeah, Stephen Throw, we needed to be switched on every game and not get giddy marathon, not a sprint. Exactly, Noah. That's exactly what I said. Like, we need to keep focusing on the fact that it's one game at a time. One game at a time. Simple as that. just focus at our own job, at our own pace, at our own time, and it will come through. We will win top 4. Well, I say win top 4. We'll get top 4. It's not a winning thing for me. It's winning a thing. Winning is like winning the title, and that's nothing else that changes that. Simple as that. Like, not 4th, not 3rd, not 2nd, 1st. First. That's all I will bang on about till the manager either gets it right and gets us in a title race, and I'm in a serious title race that lasts April, May, not this January, February bollocks, right? And is actually and tactically aware to be able to adjust to take on the challenge and handle the pressure. So there you go. He seems to be doing it so far. Whether the team continues it is another matter. But like, it's mad. It's mad. But anyway, I am gonna have to wrap it up there. It's been a long day, so I didn't want to do this for too long, to be honest. That's why I just really did it as like a play ratings, really. Because I was knackered. You can tell I'm knackered. Like, I've been doing 4 streams today. Like, that's all the blood that's been pumped back into me. You can see I'm nice and pink colour again. But there you go. I'm gonna have to leave it there. Make sure you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the share button as well. Please join the membership. Last time I checked, we're 1 away from 1.616 YouTube studio. Please tell me you've got to 1.6. No, don't tell me you've gone down. Go up. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. He's still at 1.15k. You're not. Why is it people do that to me? Why is it people do that to me? But there you go. There you go. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, join the membership from as little as $1.99. If you have any spare money a month, please do give some to this charity. It means so much. It's the reason I am speaking to you, giving you content right now. If it weren't for their research and their funding, I wouldn't be here alive talking to you guys, giving you the Arsenal content you want, on the football content you want, and the F1 content you want. Simple as that. I wouldn't be around. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. That's what this charity has done. That's what this charity has done. It's kept people like me on this earth. Right? People, I've said to people already what's happening with my health. People know that doctors have predicted I may not make the end of the year. If something goes wrong, I might not make the end of this year. And they're kind of right. If something goes wrong, I'm as good as dead. To be honest. I'm being completely straight with you guys. I've always been straight with you guys. I love you as my subscribers. And I've always been straight with you. I never trying to bullshit my way out of anything. Right, I just tell you exactly what they tell me. If something goes wrong, again, a further problem comes up, I'm as good as dead. I'm as finished as anything. Right? So, trying to maintain what I've got is vital every week. Right? But, in the end, it's, and like I said, if it weren't for the charity, their research would never have been available to keep me here. It wouldn't have been available to keep me here. To talk to you guys, to give you content, to share, laugh, banter about how much shit my club is and how shit your club is, right? And do all the things we do, you know? That's what this charity's done. you know, and I say it from the bottom of my heart, and every single penny you put into this, as much as I say this from the bottom, like I said, from the bottom of my heart, like, all that money, just a little bit, which is $1.99 a month, $4.99 a month, $8.99 a month, less than a fucking McDonald's, a useless piece of fucking McDonald's burgers and chips. It's a price of that to save a kid's life, a kid like me, and let him live to the full potential, not be dragged down like me has been dragged down time and time again by its health. You know, that's what it's there for, man. That's what it's there for. Big up, Miss Mel. Hope you're well. Right, she's the Don. She's absolutely amazing. Without her, this channel would be fucking nowhere. I'd still be chatting and saying my crap that was on 500 subs when she ran into us. If it weren't for you and Bhargav, we would still be sitting there. I'd probably still be sitting there, probably about on 700 subs, something like that. I wouldn't have gotten anywhere, man, it's nearly been, it's been over a year now, innit? Since we've been involved with SFeatleyTV, and I've been involved with yours. We've known each other through YouTube. I think it's nearly a year now, isn't it? It's way over a year now. Look how far we've come. Look how far we've come. And that's hard work. It's fucking hard work. It's toil. It's people that love to bullshit about you for no reason when they don't, when they've got no evidence. No matter what they try and do, they've never brought us down, and we've got to such a thing that I could never have thought I would have ever got. When I first started ever doing a YouTube video, which seemed to be on ASTV, which is always a good start, a place to start. Yeah, that first interview was my introduction to it, and my God, I never thought I'd get to 1.15k. Never, no, I never thought of it. Never thought. I just thought I'll raise some money for charity, and if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If it don't, it don't. But there you go. As long as it raises awareness, I don't care. But you know, that's why I'm happy to share what's going on in my life every fucking stream I can. Hope you're well. 1-0 win, but win is a win, and I hope we get top 4. That's it, Anthony. You know it makes sense. I don't know why I won't let you super chat. Maybe something wrong with the Google Pay or something like that. But you've done it before, so I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed anything. So I don't know. I'd have to work that one out. Let me have a look at that, actually. I'm just going to double check one thing just to make sure it's not actually the stream itself. Let me have a look at the content. Let me have a look at the lives. By the way, tomorrow we've got what we've got coming up tomorrow. Sunday night banter live. We've got 124 views on that watch along. So big up everyone who did watch that. So it was monetized, that show, so it wasn't the monetization I turned off. Of course not, because Relentless donated 2 quid, didn't he? I'm an idiot. Didn't think of that one, did I? That's what happens when you've been doing streams all day. You get absolutely knackered. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to wrap this up here because I'm knackered. I'm absolutely shattered, like, as usual. I've been here over a year too, and you should see the fucking grey hairs you're giving me, like. Oh, mate. Yeah, I'm always glad to put a few extra years on you, mate. Trust me. Mate, you're lucky my hair ain't falled out yet, mate. I might need to get to like Terry's level so I can have a fucking hair transplant if I get to that stage. But yeah, like, if I've made your fucking hairs grey, I do apologise. But what can you say? I speak the facts, man. I don't sit here and try and be positive for fake reasons. I would just say, unless someone's got a genuine argument against it, then that's fine. If you're going to parade around the streets about stuff that doesn't matter, but yeah, let's just say Arsenal's always a pain, and we've come so far watching Arsenal. Let's be honest, and there you go. But anyway, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Hit the share button as well. Join the membership from us $1.99. We're back tomorrow for the Grand Prix itself. But until then, take care. Bye bye. Ta-ra.